Hey, it's Troy from headingitsolid.com here. Thanks for watching. So in this video I'm going to show you the best golf swing rotation drill. Now if you're anything like most golfers, you probably don't rotate enough and you're relying on a lot of hands and arms to time up this club face. I'm going to show you the very best one you can do so you can start playing better golf. Now all you'll need here is an alignment stick. You can get these from your local golf shop or a sports shop. They're really cheap. Now the key is you need to put this through your belt loops. So now the important part with putting it through this is that you want most of the alignment stick out on this left side, the side closest to the target. You don't want too much sticking out this side here, because if you have it too far out, you can actually quite injure yourself as you're making the swing. So I've got it lined up right about here. Now the purpose of this is to show you how much we need those hips and that whole body rotating through impact. So I'll set up to one here, because the best golfers in the world, and I'll show some videos during this clip, they rotate through impact anywhere up to 45 degrees, some even more. So that rotation is really key. I'll set up to one here. I've got an iron here, but this is the same principle with your driver. As I make the backswing, you'll see that alignment stick gives you a really good visual. Now, for me, I'm aiming to get that alignment stick pointing somewhere about 45 degrees. Depending on your flexibility, you might not quite be able to get that much. What I don't want to see you doing is for this alignment stick to hardly moving there at all. You can see there, I'll show you from face on, this would be a really armsy swing. You can see that alignment stick is hardly moved at all. I want you to really feel like your hips and your shoulders rotate. So you can really see that alignment stick gives you a great visual of how much it's moved. So from this angle, I'm rotating to the top. Now the downswing, this is where so many golfers get this wrong. As I come down, I'm rotating, and you'll see that alignment stick. It's pointing way out to the left. Now, post impact, I want to feel as though that alignment stick is pointing way out to the left. You can see there, matching up with my club, I'm pretty much getting it horizontal post impact into my follow through. So it'll look like this. That way I've really rotated those hips and those shoulders thoroughly through the golf swing, and you're giving yourself the best chance of making solid contact with the ball. So from face on, we're rotating and then rotating. See that alignment stick's pointing way out here, matching up here. This gives you a fantastic visual of what your hips are doing, which your shoulders will naturally follow in the golf swing. Now, really important, if you've been told you're not rotating enough, or you've seen yourself in video you're not rotating enough, I want you to take a step back and have a look at your club face. Now, I go into more detail about this in other videos, but if you have an open club face in your takeaway, if it's open like this, open at the top and open coming down, 99% of the time you won't rotate enough, and that's purely because your brain knows this and it slows your hips down to enable your hands and arms to square up that club face to give yourself any chance of hitting the golf ball. So from this angle, so that your brain really is working to square up the club face. So your rotation will stall out, it will stop, open club face. Brain knows the face is open, the hips stop about here, and you'll see this little flip action here. So if you think that's you, a good idea is really check your club face, particularly in the takeaway. Really feel like it's pointing a little bit more towards the ground. That'll help facilitate the rest of that rotation. then you can really get this drill working nicely. The alignment stick gives you that visual. You can hit full shots doing this. It's really effective at the range, but I'd highly recommend when you do this the first time, only hit really short shots to get a feel for it. Make sure you've got this alignment stick on your belt loops properly, and that will improve your ball striking instantly. It's really quick. You've just got to get those reps in and really practice. Now, I've got coming up a video that goes into a bit more detail about getting more shoulder rotation. Now that ties in nicely with this video, so make sure you watch it. It's coming up.